as well. Mike Sisselberger in white, orange, and blue for Archers, and TD Ierlan in green and white for the Woods.
You know, it's interesting. Sisselberger, one of those young face-off specialists, he actually had the best of TD in his only matchup with TD a season ago. He was 10 for 15, and that's not typical of TD to struggle against a non-Nardella or Baptiste. Insane. If you shoot 30% as a pro, that's good. That's acceptable, right? 72% is sanity.
It's like automatic.
There's some kids in the backyard with no goalie that are not shooting 70%.
You know, he's not a player that just shoots to score. He shoots spots.
Sisselberger wins the face-off, but Ierlan doesn't give up on it, wins it back for Redwoods. You know, back to California for a second, RB.
So as an announcer, imagine someone, like, no one ever did that.
Right.
Before Gary Gay. So you see that as an announcer, you're like, what is going on?
No, I was expecting it to be more of like a semi-pro reaction on the alley-oop dunk by Andre 3000. It's like, is that allowed?
JC, hey, trail it.
And Ryder Garnsey won the air gate.
Anderson makes contact. He just goes right with it.
Gives him momentum.
Yes.
That's a great call.
Long battle, the face-off won by Cam Wires.
Defender to bite to give him way more space and an angle to shoot at.
And it's good to see Matt Moore back on the field. The athletic trainers brought over a trash can to him. It looked like he was going to get sick, but he's powering through it on the field now on the attacking end.
He scored from 2 earlier this quarter. Great back check.
Now I think Moore just got checked. He got checked.
No flag call.
He's hurting. Matt Moore's hurting right now. You see him on the left side of the screen there.
There's a flag down.
Oh, there is behind the goal.
You age and the athleticism starts dwindling and dwindling.
Pannell's a Long Island guy.
You gotta have a bigger bag of tricks at your disposal.
Pannell's a Long Island guy, and I've seen the way that he eats, man.
You saw a Canadian egg roll.
When was the first time I saw it or heard it?
Like when I say Canadian egg roll, who do you think of?
Oh,
Mark Matthews.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
So
just whoop.
Counter Hasek and make him guess what he's doing when he gets to 5 and 5.
And you know, I think there's also a little bit of a personal edge there too. You know, Hasek basically
tonight has given him an opportunity to score those 2 goals.
Piper Bond out there for the face-off against TD Ierlan. Ierlan has struggled, just 2 of 10 from the face-off X.
It's absolutely, and Cone is a lefty, so he was playing into Cone's strength there. But his first 4 games, like, Matt Moore was MIA, man. He had 1 point in 4 games. And you mentioned Boston, which I did those games. He came alive, and then the confidence is epic.
I think Teat from the Derriere is probably the best of the bunch, but awesome job.
The biggest challenge is, what do you do next year for an encore? Like, whatever promos you have for Throwback Weekend, I'm sorry, you're not beating that. You're not. No. Any possibility for a defender to knock down that pass. And then when Leclerc catches that, to your point, that the level of difficulty, but also to shoot and catch from that release. I mean, he's second in the league in shooting percentage at 62%, but he never drops balls either.
Most guys just would catch that and just get out of pressure.
Okay, I caught it. That's the win. The catch is the win. That was assisted goals. Everyone thought in the past, oh, he's a feeder first. He's not going to beat you off the dribble. He has 10 unassisted goals this season. He's shooting a career high 43%. He's been fantastic.
And the problem is then, like, okay, well, we should start sliding to him then. That's the natural reaction.
He only led the league in assists 2 years ago. Vision and awareness, right? Like the feeder and the ex-attacker. I always say, like, when you're recruiting players, you find a lot of guys who have great stick skills and can shoot, but when you find a true quarterback, a guy with vision, like a Ryan Boyle, it makes everything so much easier, because then in immediately that player becomes his 4 games. He's like, Matt Moore's going to be fine. Like, is he really? Like, obviously he knows.
Was right. That's a hat trick for Moore. He leads Utah in scores today with 4.
With athletic ability, if you see the way that he trains in the offseason, you wouldn't be completely shocked. I mean, he gets after it in the weight room. He treats his body at an elite level. But the pop that he has in some of these moves right now, I mean, it's Rob Pannell, and there's really nothing else on that. Guys are really what they say they are.
200 goals, 200 assists. Just join the 400 club.
I mean, just enjoying you guys work through that and second guessing yourself.
For once, I'm not going to take the blame on this one.
You're happy to throw me under the bus. Here's the thing.
Russ to the left. See you. Okay, let's go to the face-off. But Rob Pannell, from a confidence perspective, I think he's just feeling it right now. He's throwing the BTBs. He's winning one-on-one matchups. I mean, his team is not playing well, but you could argue he's been playing as well as anyone on this field tonight.
Are you surprised they don't have Hasek on in there? Because they got Hasek on Garnsey, and they've got Jeffrey.
And they needed to shut down an elite midfielder on the opposing team. So Woodward is kind of built for that kind of thing. And you
with enough pace to get it there without getting knocked down, but soft enough where it's a very easy catchable ball.
Yes, because it's right to your stick. And here's what I was getting at. Like, when you think of Tom Schreiber, I always think of an elite player. Something comes to mind.
The encouragement after that Berg goal, they just need to get more production. I mean, really across the board. Besides Pannell, there hasn't been that much. I mean, Berg's got a couple, but he relies on.
He's unequivocally the MVP. Who would be the, I don't know, the unsung hero on the field?
Epple's job against Teat. I mean, recency bias.
Epple's
that
job
was the
against
game.
Teat. I thought Blaze Rear 19 saves was a difference maker in the chaos win.
And then claw back to Denver.
Yeah. Left-handed. And if you were to just turn on the tape and fly in from Mars and ask what hand he is, you wouldn't be able to tell. A lot like Schreiber.
It was more. How do you fix this in a week, RB, with 2 games looming large?
I think you got to look at your personnel. Face-off violation. Ierlan has got to sit on this one, so they got Tevlin facing off.
Ierlan, frustrating day, just 8 of 24.
This is off the heels of the one other time that he played Sisselberger. Sisselberger had the best of him.